Good evening, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the match review show for Costa Rica versus Jamaica in the 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. So, what happened in San Jose at the Estadio Nacional? What happened in that game? Well, basically, it went like this. In the third minute, Jimmy Marin gave the Costa Ricans the lead in the third minute of the game. Costa Rica were looking set towards continuing that winning streak against the Jamaicans, a record that they have had for quite some time. They've always proven to be a unit that have gotten results against us, and this 23-year-old midfielder made sure that we paid for that early opportunity. I saw Jimmy at the Under-20 World Cup in 2017, and I was impressed by what I saw. I remember because Ricardo Saprissa is a club that Deportivo Saprissa is a club that I followed in Costa Rica, and I saw him at previous Gold Cups in 2017, 2019. So I knew what he was all about as a player. So I knew he would always be that driving forward from midfield and looking to find space and so on and so forth. And as we know in the second half, what an impact. What an impact, eh? Shamar Nicholson. What a guy. Shamar Nicholson with his 10th international goal for Jamaica. He scored against some big teams, hasn't he? United States, Curacao, United States, Antigua, Aruba, Suriname, Mexico, Costa Rica. Can you name any other player that has scored against Mexico, USA, and Costa Rica for Jamaica? Not many, you know. Not many has done that. Luton Shelton has scored against USA, but he'd never scored against Mexico. Ricardo Fuller scored against Mexico and USA, but not against Costa Rica. Jim Burton scored against USA and Costa Rica. Yeah. Guys, if you feel that this match was 2 points dropped, hit the like button. If you think that it was a point gained, give this video a like. How did the match go in terms of the stats? Well, the Costa Ricans had 14 shots on goal. The Jamaicans had 11. How did the rest of the stats pan out? 7 shots on target for the Costa Ricans, 2 for the Jamaicans. 58% possession for Costa Rica, 42 for Jamaica. 502 passes for Costa Rica, 374 for Jamaica. Passing accuracy 81% for Costa Rica, 78 for Jamaica. 10 fouls by Costa Rica, 16 made by Jamaicans. 3 yellow cards for Jamaica, 1 for Costa Rica. No red cards for either team. 1 offside, 5 offsides for Jamaica. 4 corner kicks for the Jamaicans and 2 corner kicks for the Costa Ricans. Honduras continues to lead the United States by a 1-0. Jamaica still at the foot of the table, but it's not like anybody is running away apart from Mexico. They're still... We've played 3 games. We played 3 games. We still have another 11 to go. Corey Burke, Damian Lowe, and Blair Turgott. Those are the men currently on yellow cards for Jamaica in moving forward. Blair Turgott, Corey Burke, and Damian Lowe. Yeah, in terms of did we pick up any yellow cards against the Mexicans, it was Corey Burke. So that means that Corey Burke would miss the clash against USA. Quite unfortunate, isn't it? But in the grand scheme of things, what is next for Jamaica? What lies ahead? Well, let's have a look, shall we? October 7, United States versus Jamaica, Q2 Stadium in Austin, Texas. October 10, Jamaica versus Canada at the National Stadium. October 13, Honduras versus Jamaica, Estadio Olimpio Metropolitano in San Pedro Sula. So that's what lies ahead in October. What about November to end the year? Well, Jamaica will play El Salvador away on November 12, and on November 16, Jamaica will play their last game for the calendar year against the United States at home. And as we know, that's our 24-year anniversary of qualification for the 1998 FIFA World Cup in France. So we know that's a game where we're going to need to have fans, and that's a game where we're going to have to play our heart out, because the United States is a team that, look, they've played us on September 11. They played us immediately after the 9/11 attacks as well in 2001, where Joe Maxmore scored a brace. They have risen from adversity. Now it's our time to revel in anniversary. But that's in November. Javan East, for me, should have put the ball away. Shamar Nicholson, so it could have been 3-1 for me. It's an encouraging performance, a really, really encouraging performance, one that we can look back on with pride, one that we can look back on with optimism, one that we can look back to with support. Certainly something that we can look back on with great, great optimism. And it's good that the nucleus of that team that went to Mexico played. So who are the standouts? Anthony Grant, Shamar Nicholson, of course, where the goal is concerned, Devon Speedy Williams, Damian Lowe, Adrian Mariappa. Standouts for me. What do you guys say? How do you guys feel about how everything panned out? How do you look at it? What sort of angle do you process from these games? 1 point from 3 games is not good, but coming from where we were against Panama in terms of the performance to how we performed against the Costa Ricans, we can look back at it and say, well, that was an improvement. Tyreek McGee, would you look at that? I didn't say Taxi didn't play well. I never said that. I'm saying who were the standout performers. Taxi gave a very, very good assist for Boza's goal this evening. I'm talking about who's definitely, across those 2 games in particular. Because as we know, the Panama game, Taxi played that in that game, and I still felt that we could have pressed higher when we gave the Panamanians too much to work with. Amaru Nita says, grateful for the first point, but we should have won it. Costa Rica isn't at their best. Mariappa needs a club ASAP. Well, after his quarantine, when he returns to England, he will work on it. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Top Shadow says, standout was Low. Look, for me, Damian Lowe has been arguably the reggae boy of 2021 for Jamaica. And I make no hesitation, no qualms in saying that Damian Lowe has been our best player in the calendar year of 2021. Hands down. So Jamaica new side is Antonio, Shamar, Leon, McGee, Grant, Ravel, Taxi, Maps. How are you going to separate Anthony Grant and Devon Speedy Williams? Can you really separate the two? I don't know. I don't think you can. But for me, I wouldn't. It just wouldn't sit right. It wouldn't sit right to separate the two. So I think both are needed. For me, both are definitely needed. So that's what I feel on the matter. Reggae Boys fans, does this point give you any enthusiasm, confidence, hope for what lies ahead in October? Because now heading into the October window, look, we need 6 points. We need 6 points in October. We need 6 points in October. Okay? We've only got 1 point here. And I said we needed 4. So now we're gonna have to find those 3 extra points from somewhere. We'll have to go Honduras, go get our results. Yeah man, we'll have to go there get our results. Reggae Boys fans, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary. Much more to come. We'll look at who keeps their place going into the October FIFA window. We'll look at the individual players that stood out, amongst many, many other things. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for much, much more. Take care, lads.